Hey movie lovers, welcome back to Rose Movies. So today's video is a special compilation of some of the most interesting movies we talked about this week. If you missed any of them, do not worry because I am here to give you a quick breakdown of each movie, what to expect, my personal rating, and why you should add them to your watch list. The first movie on today's list is The Crown of Vengeance. Now, this movie came with a lot of intensity and drama. The storyline focuses on power struggle and escalating rivalry between two brothers, Prince Mike and Prince Ugo, as they vie for the throne following their father's passing. This movie includes palace tension, the role of intrigue, family dynamics, and guys, the conflict finally reached a breaking point where accusations of poisoning lead to a dramatic confrontation, revealing the deep-seated resentment and the dangerous lengths to which individuals will go for power. You should see this movie titled The Crown of Vengeance if you haven't. Alright, one thing I really enjoyed about this movie was the acting. The emotions felt real, and the storyline kept getting more and more interesting as the movie progressed. If you enjoy movies filled with drama, betrayal, family connections, suspense, love triangle, then this is definitely a movie you should check out. I also like the way the movie builds suspense because honestly, some scenes were very unexpected. For me, I'll rate this movie an 8 over 10 because it was entertaining, emotional, and engaging from beginning to the end. If you haven't seen it, then you should definitely check it out. We have Ebube Obio in this movie. We also have Prisma James in this movie. Promise Amadi in the movie, Ngozi Evuka. We have Eze Charles in this movie, and this movie is showing on B Daniels TV. Now moving on to the next movie, we have She Knows My Secret. It is another movie that had people talking this week. This movie tells the story of a man who descends into darkness and betrayal after facing immense financial pressure. So in the movie, we could see that a man was struggling with a debt of $170,000 after a failed real estate investment in Dubai. Desperate to solve his financial woes and pay off his creditors, he gets involved with a juju man and his friend Mike to perform a ritual involving his unborn child. Just as the synopsis of this movie said, it will leave you screaming at your screen. Beverly, his fiancée, who is pregnant with your child, invites her long-lost childhood friend, Scholastica, to stay with them. Unknown to the couple, Scholastica is highly perceptive and religious. Now that is where it gets tricky. She becomes suspicious of the dark energy in the house, setting up protective candles and engaging in spiritual warfare to guard the couple and their unborn child. Unknown to her, she doesn't actually know that it's the man that wanted all of this to be that way. So guys, this movie is a must watch. You should see this one on Pamela Okoye TV. Trust me, what stood out for me in this movie was the acting, the storyline, the chemistry, the twist ending, cinematography was also amazing. And honestly, the tension in this movie was on another level. I won't lie, this movie had some really emotional scenes and a few shocking moments I really didn't expect. If you love movies that keep you glued to the screen, then you'll most likely enjoy this one. My rating for this movie is an 8.5 over 10. Before we continue, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to Rose Movies, and turn on notifications so you never miss movie updates and recommendations on this channel. And also tell me in the comments which of those movies have you watched already. Now let's move on to the third movie. Who doesn't love an Omeche Uko and Victory Michael's movie? Because we all know that their chemistry is out of this world. So now this movie is titled Love I Can't Let Go. It is a Nigerian drama, of course, that follows the complicated romantic life of Oscar, a man known for his charm and womanizing ways. The film explores themes of betrayal, accountability, and the painful process of learning to let go. Oscar finds himself in a difficult position when a former flame, Cassie, reveals she is pregnant with his child, which deeply wounds his current girlfriend, Jane. Despite Oscar's attempts to prove his love for Jane and his desire to change, their relationship is severely tested by the arrival of Cassie, who moves into his space and refuses to leave. Jane eventually decides to choose herself and walk away, finding the strength to end the cycle of pain caused by Oscar's past actions. After 6 months of separation, Oscar reaches out to Jane again, having fulfilled his responsibilities regarding Cassie and their child. But Jane has already embarked on her own journey of healing and growth. You can only find out what happened next in the movie that is showing on Chukudubem TV on YouTube. And this particular movie, I rated it 7.5 over 10. Alright, we have Victory Michael in the movie. We have Omeche Oko in this movie, alongside other amazing actors and actresses. See the full movie for proper reference. Now let's move into the next. So this particular movie came with a lot of drama and intensity. It tells the story of Nora, a woman suffering through a challenging marriage and the birthing of infertility. Nora faces constant humiliation from her husband, Harry's mother, who treats her with disdain for not conceiving a child. The relationship is further strained by Harry's lack of support and his mother's intrusive behavior in their home. Nora meets Jimmy, a photographer, through her food delivery business. Their relationship begins to grow amidst her unhappiness as Jimmy offers her a listening ear and emotional support. The conflict reaches a turning point when Nora discovers that Harry is infertile and has been deceiving her for years, with the help of his friend, a doctor, to protect Harry's reputation. Upon learning the truth, Nora leaves her marriage, seeking independence and starting a new chapter. In this movie, guys, you will discover the aftermath of Nora's discovery and her journey towards healing, the growing bond between Nora and Jimmy, and the resolution of the family conflicts and the confrontation with Harry and his mother. This movie, I rated it a 7.5 over 10. You should see it on Nolly Family TV, titled The Heart on Fire. You will definitely enjoy this one. Daniel Etim Efyong on it, Ego Wosu on it, and the beautiful Choma Wosu on it, alongside other amazing actors and actresses. This drama is a family drama and I recommend it for everyone to watch. Lots of lessons to learn from this interesting Nollywood drama showing on Nolly Family TV. If you haven't seen it, then you should see it. This movie is giving us an insight about the painful journey of Richard, a young man whose life is upended by the manipulative tactics of his wealthy father, who seeks to force him into the family business. The film explores themes of trust, heartbreak, and resilience as Richard struggles to find his way, only to find himself entangled in a professional and emotional web with his former girlfriend, Genevieve. Richard is initially treated with hostility by his boss, who eventually reveals himself to be a powerful figure from Richard's past. Richard faces significant professional challenges and personal betrayals. Richard also experiences a major heartbreak with Genevieve when Genevieve, his former partner, appears to prioritize wealth and security over their relationship, aligning herself with a businessman named Kennedy. It is later revealed that Genevieve's actions were a complex ruse. She had been working with Kennedy, who turns out to be her cousin, to act as an antagonist so that Richard would stop struggling with menial jobs and finally return to work with his father, who had been sabotaging his other career prospects. After Richard learns this truth behind the broken lessons and the sacrifices made to protect his future, this movie moves toward a resolution where he and Genevieve begin to mend their fractured relationship, acknowledging the pain caused by deception. This movie generally talks about how pride, lies, and external manipulation can destroy trust, and how true love can potentially survive even the most painful deceptions. Truthfully, I'd rate this movie an 8 over 10. Alright, it is a movie that you shouldn't miss out on Uche Nancy TV. Alright guys, those are some of the top movies we talked about this week here on Rose Movies. Some movies were emotional, some were intense, and honestly a few of them completely surprised me. Let me know in the comments which movie was your favorite and which one you will be watching next. And also, if there are any new movies you want reviewed on this channel, feel free to drop the titles below. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe to Rose Movies, and share this video with other movie lovers. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.